Okay, so this season, this bed is going to be nothing but like lettuce, collard, spinach. It's going to be called my salad garden, and I'm moving it more that way. And then this bed, it didn't do so good last year because I used that Kellogg's raised bed and garden Kellogg's soil in it, and as you can see, it's so compacted, like it just did not do well at all. So, and then this bed here is what I had: okra, strawberries, I had some tomatoes in it at one point, 2 different kinds. For some reason I'm not too sure on the strawberries. I still see some in there, so the ones that are in there I am going to try to keep and have for the following season because they were so good. And I'm hoping my pine berry plant comes back, but right now I'm just kind of trying to rake up this rubber mulch, and it needs more soil in it because it has sink down. So I'm gonna have to, I'll probably add that soil over here because it worked good over here. This is the raised bed Kellogg's mix, and that's what I put on those. So yes, and then we're gonna do these bags, 3 15-gallon bags of the silver Yamato watermelon, the tender sweets watermelon, and then the moon and stars watermelon, and those are gonna go on the other side of the greenhouse on this side. And then for right in front of the greenhouse, going to build a arch and put 2 little beds on the side. I'm gonna make it with this piece of wood that is right here. I'm gonna make 2 little raised beds for loofahs and let those arch over and trellis around the greenhouse. And then I'm not gonna use that, but this topsy-turvy did work when I did use it. It was my 2nd year gardening. And then coming back around here, over here, I'm thinking about breaking up the ground and placing my corn here. So that is the blueprint of the garden, and I'm just out here cleaning up the yard and getting it ready. Oh, and then we have this bed, raised garden bed that I have with some onions in that I need to clean up and start watering and getting them ready for the season. We did that over the winter. I tried to winterize those peppers. That didn't work out. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Hey y'all, welcome back. Not out doing much, just working in the garden, picking weeds, trying to turn that soil, add some fertilizer and amendments to it. These cups may look familiar to you. These are some of the cups that we planted back on February 22nd, but the seeds didn't germinate. So what I'm doing now is, I guess I'm not going to have any mammoth sunflowers because every last one of those cups that I did not germinate. So I don't plan on having any mammoths this year, or I may start some a little later if I get some seeds from somewhere. So all of my chocolate sunflowers, every last one of those seeds germinated. So thanks to Baker Creek Seeds for those. Have a 100% germination rate pretty much. So pretty much I just went in and did some did some different seeds. So instead of the mammoth sunflowers, I did bush cucumbers because the pickling cucumbers I used, I think I only had one of these germinate. So it probably had 1 to 2 plants in it. So I did 2 cups of the bush cucumbers and a pumpkin. And my tender sweet watermelons, none of those. Size that, baby. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Get that back set right. Okay, none of the tender sweet watermelons germinated. So what I'm doing now is I have put tender sweets in this to see if I can get those to grow, because I really want to grow those ones this year. So that way I'll have a yellow or an orange meat watermelon, a white meat watermelon, and a regular red meat watermelon. And sometimes for the moon and stars watermelon, you can get yellow meat watermelon. So those are kind of like a surprise when you cut those open. But yeah, and then I still haven't dug in my ground for my corn that I'm going to do, or built the 2 mini raised beds that I'm going to use for my loofahs that's going to grow over the trellis that we talked about, that I was showing you where everything's going to go. But yeah, so get on out there. And so these that I'm doing in here in the greenhouse, I'm going to leave outside. I'm not going to put them in the inside grow tent with the lights. I'm going to leave them out in the greenhouse. And since it's going to be no freezing temps overnight, and then during the day it's going to get above 57. It's going to be above 50 the rest of the week, so that'll be good. And then usually it's about 10 to 20 degrees hotter inside the greenhouse than outside, so it'll be perfect for these to get going. Have you guys got your seeds started? It's important. If you're in zone 7A, our last expected frost is April 3rd. So what are we, about 4 weeks out from that? Maybe less, probably less, couple weeks. So you can go ahead and get your seeds started. It's not too late. And then get your stuff hardened off once they start, you know, sprouting and getting their true leaves and extra big. Side, get out the ground. And then harden them off outside and get them going. So it's not too late. We're still early in. What are you guys growing this year? Thinking about what you have seeds for? I can't find collard seeds anywhere. It is super windy. Everything is just going. But yes, my husband got me this cute little box to keep my seeds in from Dollar General for $4. So I've been working on that. I guess I could grow these sunflowers, but I didn't like them last year. They're kind of small to me anyway. Scattered all over the place. I'm telling y'all, Baker Creek seeds was like 100% germination. I'll show you guys a clip of that in the next screen of all the stuff that's germinated from February 22nd. And then yeah, that'll be all. And I've not done much to them. I've just watered them, kept them under those lights. And since the lemon cucumbers have got kind of big, I've been watering them with mostly water, but like a quarter of banana water. So that's all I've been doing, and I'm gonna continue to do that. And I only do the banana water maybe once a week. But yeah, here's the next clip so you can see how they're growing. Okay, as promised, here is all of the plants from February 22nd that we did. And that was some of the chocolate sunflowers that look really good, and the marigolds, and some tiny tomatoes, peppers. And then as far as these over here, I planted maybe a week or two later. Oh wait, I actually did those February 22nd. So the plants we did were February 11th, and some of those, and then a week later I did like watermelon and stuff like that. And so yeah, and some of them I have moved over, so you don't see all of them, like the lemon cucumbers. They look really good. Let me plant it up. There's one of them, and we did those on February 11th, so. And some aromas. So, yep. That's how our seedlings are doing, guys. I took some lettuce and some Muzana from this one and put outside the other day. So, I think they died though. Alright, guys. So that's how everything is going. I'm sorry to get on here to talk to y'all. This wind just kicks up. Like, bye. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. Come back and see.